England nil, USA nil at Qatar, and England grab a point. That match was more boring than anything I've watched in my life. That was more boring than watching 0-0 draw the other day with Croatia. That was more boring than watching Tottenham Hotspur win a football match. That was completely, utterly the most boring international England game I've seen in my life. At least with Turkey, there's like a fight that happens. There was nothing. It was just a free flowing, normal game of football that was just completely boring. Nothing happened. No one scored. There was one shot that hit the crossbar from Pulisic, and pretty much nothing else happened in the whole 90. I mean, it was the most boring ever thing. I was just sitting down like this at one point. It was so boring. I mean, that was so boring. But anyway, I'm not here to slag off how boring a football match was, because England dropped 2 points in my opinion. But when you look at the league table, the group table, should we say, it is more like a point gained, because now you have to look at the Wales result this morning, early in the day. I mean, I think if Wales had won that game and we drew tonight, that could be trouble, because Wales will come fired up for that game against us on Monday. But they didn't, and that means a lot for us as England people. Do I think we're going to win the World Cup? No. You can watch the predictions video if you really want to see that and see where I think England will get to. But just a boring game of football. I mean, nothing happened. I was almost thinking that USA should score at one point. So I was thinking it'd be interesting. Nothing happened. Just a clean, boring game of football. But Harry Maguire today was brilliant. I thought man of the match has to go to Harry Maguire. I thought he was the best player on the field for England. The amount of headers he won in the air, I think it was 6 headers from corners that USA had, something like that. Away, it was brilliant. I thought Kane did some good passing. Belling was a little rusty, can't lie. Declan Rice was pretty anonymous. I thought Trippier was alright. Luke Shaw was trying. He was trying. Nothing really happened. I mean, John Stones was just on the pitch. I almost forgot he was playing at one point. I didn't even know he was on for the whole 90, apparently. Saka was trying. Couldn't really do nothing. He had that one shot at the end of the first half, which was tight. Could have done better there. But Sterling, anonymous. It was a pretty interesting game. And I'm saying that Saka should start over Foden. But I did not say that Foden should not be coming off the bench and that he should be on reserves. I don't know what Gareth Southgate was thinking, because at half-time, he would have been the perfect substitution for Mason Mount. Because I thought Mason was trying, but he was still pretty pathetic. And Foden, I don't know how he doesn't make the first 15, should we say. I think he definitely does. And I think he does start over Sterling or Mount. I think he starts over both of them. Saka, that's a different discussion on current form of Saka. But you don't know, it could be Foden as well. But Marcus Rashford came on. I almost said Trashford, but I do love Marcus. And then we saw big old dead Bummy Grealish come on the pitch, and he did absolutely nothing. He ran around like a wallach, and he gave the ball away about 7 times in about 20 minutes. I think Marcus Rashford had about 2 touches. It's not his fault. No one was getting the ball to him. USA had put us in a fixed position. They were just whipping through. It was like a door. It was like the door was wide open. These men were just running through. Everyone had a goal. Pulisic was shooting outside the box. Sargent was whipping in balls. You had Matt Turner trying to do an Allison, kicking the ball to the other side, and Pulisic running on trying to score. It was madness. These men in the last 20 minutes, they were on us like seagulls, like Brighton. They were on us, and they were splattering all over us, bro. Splattering. But Harry Maguire and Pickford came to us, Lord and Saviour, rescue. Pickford was screaming. I mean, screaming the whole game. But finally, these men woke up a little. At least Harry Maguire did. I don't know how Pickford's voice has not gone, bro. This guy was screaming for a good 10 minutes straight in that match, if you add it up. It was... They were just coming through the door, bro. We let these men run through the whole midfield. The whole midfield was gone. McKennie had the whole midfield controlling it. Way was giving Luke Shaw all sorts of trouble. I thought Luke Shaw played well with a couple good balls in the box. Harry Kane did have that header in the 90 plus minutes, which he could have scored, but it was a tight angle, and I don't think we deserve to win the game, so I will take a 1 point. We go against Wales, we go again, and hopefully these man wake up. Hopefully Gareth Southgate brings on Phil Foden, and hopefully we get the 3 points, we go to the next round, and we move on from there, and hopefully Argentina getting knocked out tomorrow to is it Japan? Who they're playing? I can't even remember now. I can't remember who they're playing. Mexico. Hopefully Mexico knock out Argentina. We move on. England move on. And the soccer is still football. The Americans watching, please know that football is football, not soccer. You man can go back to NYC or Florida if you want to say soccer. Not in Qatar. Not anywhere else in the world. It's football, right? That's why it's called the FIFA Football World Cup, not the Soccer World Cup, bro. You man are lost. You man are done out here, fam. We'll take that. We'll take a point. We move. And peace.